Hey Sagittarius, thanks so much for joining me. It's your girl Sin. I hope you guys are doing well, are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email is going to be down below in the description box. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I appreciate you so, so much. If you have Capricorn in your chart or you're dealing with a Capricorn, check out their reading. They're extended this week. They have the most views. Other than that, sit back, relax, and enjoy. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. Of course, you're always welcome. All right, romance angels done stepped up, but before we do that, I got new oracle deck with this is the that was a bad shuffle, but this is the Sacred Destiny Oracle from Denise Lynn. Super cute, super dope cards. I've been using them so far. Alright. In my readings, what messages do you have? I'm going to pull a card for you, and then we'll read the message that it has for you. Okay? One card for Sag. Okay. I'm not going to take the Solitude card, but that's what came out. Why I'm not taking it? Because there was two other cards that were joined with it. So, let's shuffle again. And let's do this the right way. One card for Sagittarius. We'll take that one. The one on the bottom. All right. Abundance. Nice. Abundance. So let's read the passage here. Okay. Abundance. Everything is blossoming in life. Open yourself to receive. Abundance, fulfillment, and prosperity are ready to be activated in your life. Life desires you to prosper. You are moving towards an outpouring of money, energy, time, or love. Opportunities are limitless. However, you must take action in the direction of your dreams. Don't wait for abundance to fall into your lap. Take steps, give deeply and fully. Don't hold back. This card reveals that this is a great time to make investments. The more you give with a free and open heart, the more you will receive. Be grateful for what you already have, and even more will flow to you. Nice. Very nice energy to start off the reading with, right? So in order for us to want something as badly, we're going to have to put in the work. We're going to have to take the steps necessary to accomplish what we're trying to accomplish. Don't put things on the back burner, especially when it has to deal with you. Let's pull a Halloween Oracle from Stacy DeMarco. Death card. There's going to be some type of transformation in your life which is happening. The moth, like a moth to a flame, burned by the fire. That's the way love goes. Oh, a little Janet Jackson. The eternal cycle begins. So you're going through a cycle. You're starting something new, on the verge of a change. With the death card, never be scared of it, especially with the tarot card. A lot of people have a stigmatism about it because it says death on it. Death is about transformation. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. These are endings to new beginnings, and beginnings to some endings, however you want to play it. All right. Those of you who are going through a depressive mode, you need to know that good things are going to happen and things are going to start changing. There is time for elimination. Some of you need to let go of certain things. But there is some type of life-changing event that's going to work out in your favor. And I think coupled with the abundance card, ain't nobody going to be stopping you, Sagittarius. No way, no how. There's good things coming your way, but you are the one that has to put full effort into something in order to make that happen. All right, as far as the romance angels, and before I cut myself off, I feel that there could be a beginning to a relationship as well. There could be a transformation within a relationship, something that's going to prosper into something very good. To the fact where you guys are going to be taking some type of sabbatical together, some type of retreat, maybe going on some type of honeymoon. This is going to lead someone coming back together with someone, or something be re-emergence because of the cycle. It's coming back to the point where engagement, all right? The ascendance of higher level of commitment is here. Something that's going to prosper, something that's going to grow. Definitely could be with a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. It could be with a Scorpio, I see here. Someone that has water in their chart as well. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Someone that enjoys writing, reading. Someone that perhaps likes the outdoors. Maybe an animal person. You might have animals with this person as far as a pet. Someone that likes to wear hats. Maybe lighter spectrum of skin. But it's being guided by angels, most definitely, like being overlooked upon by the angels. So be open to change, be open to some type of re-emergence of love. All right, let's see. Maybe needing to plan a vacation between you and your person, most definitely. Okay. Italy. I say Italy because this card reminds me of Italy, where, you know, they go in the, is it gondola? I don't know if they call it the gondolas, the freaking boats with the, can you guys see that? Right there. Alright, you know what I mean, hopefully. Alright, in the recent past, what's going on with Sagittarius? My lovely Saggies in the recent past. Somebody spoke up about something. All right. May could be significant. The number 5. Someone who is in Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, perhaps. Maybe. Maybe not. What's currently going on with Saggy? This one wanted to jump. Listen, being very in tune. The High Priestess type of energy. All right. This can also be an energy of you keeping things to yourself. Not sure if you know, there's some things that you're keeping to yourself. Right now, you're unsure of how the future looks. But this is also you being in tuned with higher powers. And higher powers is B. Some of you are single, and there could be non-action going on right now, like you're waiting for things to start changing. This is an energy of you not waiting around for things to change. This is an action of you of taking that death card and making things move, and that abundance card actually nudging you towards your happiness, and nudging you to make some type of change. What is the future looking like for Sagittarius? Emotions flowing in the future. Some of you may be keeping your emotions to yourselves, okay? October could be significant. May, February, January. Let's clarify some of these cards. What is the throat chakra about in the recent past for Sagittarius? Could be dealing with someone that really likes blue as well. I see purple, orange, yellow. Could be dealing with someone that has like honey skin. Alright, somebody spoke their mind in reference to your relationship. Could have been with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I think someone really stepped up to the plate, spoke what they had to speak in reference to your relationship. Why is the listen card here as far as the High Priestess? Are you listening to yourself? Are you listening to your intuition? Are you open to change? I think you're being your own wise counsel as well. What I heard. Two cards wanted to come out. All right. So there is a motherly figure here. Could be that she is keeping certain things to herself and not really talking about what type of changes she's trying to make when it comes to her earthly matters. But I see a very strong parental figure here, because it could be man or woman, it doesn't matter. Keeping things to themselves, not letting everybody, like the cat out of the bag, out of certain things, with these 7 of Wands in reverse. All right, I think you're keeping things to yourself because you're being overly protective. All right, and not letting anybody penetrate your bubble at this time. It is what it is. I'm doing what I have to do. I'm going to keep certain things to myself, but I have my eyes and ears to the ground and doing what I have to do. I'm grinding. I'm doing me. All right, what is the flow card about? I'm not going to let any, this is also like I'm not letting everybody up in my business. What is the flow card? Like I don't have to, I'm not telling everybody my business. Sometimes things are best kept private. All right. Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this can be you, that you might be keeping things to yourself. All right. Being, once again in the future, it's like keeping your emotions to yourself, like or quite checking yourself when it comes to your emotions. Okay, even though you have like this warm energy, you could be very energetic at times, charming. There is like I feel that some of you can keep your excitement to yourself at some times. And could mean that you're keeping your emotions or letting things flow when it comes to a connection that you might feel that someone might sweep you off your feet here. All right, let's get into the nits grits. Whoever Saggy is dealing with, how do they view Sagittarius? How do they view Saggy? Very positive, very someone that is moving forward, is not letting certain things restrict them. Someone who has a lot of perseverance in their heart, very they have a lot of love for you. Very action oriented. And what else? Some of you are leaving something behind and going into something a lot different, like you're trying to change of course of action. There's going to be some type of, they see you, could be that you're moving of some sort. But something, it seems like it's starting up pretty quickly. How are their emotions or their feelings towards Sagittarius? Okay. Time will tell. All right. Right now is the waiting game. You don't know. I don't know. But I think that their emotions towards you, only time will tell. And I can't be like, oh yeah, this person, the way that they view you is that you can be very loving. You can, there is positive movement forward. You're very goal-oriented, and things like that. As far as their emotions towards you and how they feel, it's a waiting game. Things are at a standstill perhaps, and they're watching things grow. But it is at a number 2, which is, to me, means a couple. It's like working together, being equally matched. How do they want to move forward with Sagittarius? There is potential between you and them. It's just things have to take, I think there is, sometimes we can revert back to a cycle that we once dealt with, whatever that means for you. There is potential, but someone is also taking it day by day, and it could be more of your energy, and you don't want to revert back to what has happened, but you know, sometimes you catch yourself slipping or thinking about it, and it may be something that keeps going on and over and over in your head, but you are working towards it. The way that they want to move forward with you, it's like suffering in silence, but we need to clarify that, because that shit is not making sense to me, Spirit. All right, so we'll definitely clarify. What are the hidden factors or something that Sagittarius needs to know? Something that's going to move very quickly, like I said earlier. Here's another 8 as well. Something that is rear, like there's a cycle here. Something moving pretty quickly. Something that maybe you hoped and wished for, or maybe they have. What is the advice for Sagittarius? In moments of conflict and defeat and feeling exhausted and feeling like you're going backwards on a situation, take time for yourself. Take time for yourself, be in solitude, possibly reading, writing is going to help you out. I think it's more of just extracting yourself from a situation that maybe you don't want to feel so drained, okay? What is the outcome or action between Sagittarius and their person? Material and spiritual prosperity. Very beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, what I see is triumph and success. You know, you being very decisive, cutting through any confusion. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini as well. This is like the sword. It is what it is. I got the victory. I got the win. I got the W. Very good energy. Please clarify suffering in silence as far as how they want to move forward with Sagittarius. We want to move forward in good fortune and good things. Let's end a cycle. All that suffering in silence that has happened in the past, where we had moments of defeat, moments of failure, moments of loss. I want to move forward into a different positive direction. All right. This is destiny and fate that we're supposed to be together. There is going to be a turning point. I feel that someone feels out of this connection that this is a soulmate connection, most definitely. Something's going to happen pretty quickly. I also think it's very important that you guys take a sabbatical together, take a honeymoon together, take some time together. There's positive movement forward here. All right. Someone actually spoke their mind. They put their foot down in a situation when it came to a relationship. Right now, there is a parental figure that is protecting themselves a bit too much. Be careful with being so cautious, all right? Because you might not even let those good energies in. At the end of the day, I do see triumph and success between you and your person. So go for it. Go ahead. Head first, feet first, or whatever. I don't know how the saying goes, but there's going to be material and spiritual prosperity between you and your person, and which is very beautiful, because that abundance card is coupled with that abundance card that we first pulled out. So listen to the message if you need to once again and go back to that message. But there is an eternal cycle that is beginning right now that is like a moth to a flame, burned by the fire. Things like a moth to a flame, burned by a fire. Let's not go towards something that is going to end up killing us or hurt us once again. Okay? So, like a moth to a flame, burned by the fire. It's like, listen to that song. If you don't want a cycle to come back again, and you don't want to revisit, then there has to be some type of communication. There has to be some type of treatment. There has to be some type of talks. Whatever the suffering and silence was, whatever that pain was in the back, let's move forward into a positive direction, something a lot lighter, happiness, movement forward, positive movement forward, most definitely. But to not revisit what has happened in the past, and I'm getting chills. What has not happened in the past, there has to be some type of conversation, some type of movement to not go back that way again, because we're going clockwise, not counterclockwise. So listen to your intuition. Listen that if you do not want to revert back to that old thing, where we dealt with shit that we didn't have to deal with, you know, like a moth to a flame burned by the fire. You do not want to get burned. I love you guys. We'll definitely talk next week.